Plus the man is too much, you know what I'm saying? You got too much weed anyways, and it's got to be like in different packaging. It's got to be like child resistant, odor proof.
No, bro. That's my daughter. What are y'all doing, bro? That's my daughter, bro.
Police in Illinois are about to show how inhumane they can be.
Give me that, bro. That's my daughter, bro. That's my daughter. What are y'all doing? No. Ask my daddy, bro. That's my daughter in there.
I will. Hang out.
What are y'all doing? Don't you know, bro? Y'all can't. Whoa, bro. Whoa. That's my. She just passed last year. You know you know me, bro. Yes. That's her, bro. Okay. No, bro.
Let me talk to the
bro, please give me my daughter, bro. Put her in my hand, bro. Y'all are disrespectful, bro.
This man's daughter passed away. He carries her in an urn, and the cops believe it is, well, you probably know where this is going.
You need to move your arm.
Okay, bro. Can I please have my daughter?
Apparently, this is his daughter's ashes that Reedland thought tested positive for meth.
You got a test kit?
Hey, I mean, he showed it to me. It looked blue, but...
Please, bro. Give me my daughter, please, bro. Bro, please, bro. That is something very important to me, bro. Please, bro.
He says an urn with his daughter and dead daughters. What is it?
We didn't show the test positive.
But it didn't, it looked like possibly molly, like it's brown, like it does kind of look like ashes.
That guy knew what it was immediately.
The guy immediately got out and said that's the ashes of his granddaughter who just died.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to test it again. I'm just going to give it back to him. Yeah.
Bro, can I please have my bullet, bro?
Hey, ask him if he wants it or if he wants his dad to have it.
So this is where we're at with this story. In his lawsuit, Dartavius Barnes claims that the officers violated his Fourth Amendment rights against unreasonable search and seizure. Barnes also claims the officers stopped his car initially without reasonable suspicion or probable cause that Barnes had committed a crime, according to the lawsuit. The lawsuit also accuses the police department of violating his Fourth Amendment rights of unlawful search and seizure of his vehicle without probable cause, a valid search warrant, or consent, and claims the officers acted intentionally and maliciously. In its response to the lawsuit, the city denied Barnes's claims and maintained the city and its officers are protected by you guessed it, qualified immunity. In the body cam footage, an officer is seen holding a sealed urn which he found during his search. The incident report states a brass object was discovered which was shaped like a rifle round. I have seen similar items like this before utilized to contain narcotics, the officer wrote in the report, which we have covered so many times, should not always be taken as fact. In a previous story we covered, then Georgia Southern quarterback Shai Werts was pulled over by South Carolina law enforcement in 2019. They noticed a substance on his car and ran it. Essentially, police insisted there was the slippery slope stuff smeared on the hood of his Dodge Charger. He proceeded to tell them it was bird poop, not what they thought it was. The Post reported at the time when his field testing kits came back positive, they arrested Werts. The drug charges sparked national headlines, but Werts was right. That substance was not what they thought it was. Later on, South Carolina prosecutors told local media the case was being dropped. The New York Times reported in 2016, police officers arrest more than 1.2 million people a year in the U.S. on charges of illegal drug possession. Field tests like the one Officer Helms used in front of Amy Albritton help them move quickly from suspicion to conviction. But the kits, which cost $2 each and have changed little since 1973, are far from reliable. Precise error rates are hard to calculate because some test results can be affected by variables such as weather conditions, user error, and lighting conditions. Some studies have shown error rates ranging from 1 in 5 false positives to 1 in 3. But even those disturbing figures can get worse if you create an incentive for a police officer to want a positive result. Exactly. Thus, we revisit the Illinois stop. In the video, police tell Barnes they found a substance in the car that tested positive. Specifically, you see the two listed. The substance was instead the ashes of his 2-year-old daughter. In a court filing, lawyers for the officer said that the police were acting within the scope of their employment and under color of law. Defendants are entitled to qualified immunity as their conduct was justified by an objectively reasonable belief that it was lawful, the document said. Apparently, this is his daughter's ashes, one of the officers says, adding that the substance inside had tested positive 4. You see it. He later decides not to retest the contents of the urn and returns the ashes to Mr. Barnes' father, who was also at the scene.